They didn't recognize he was a human being, that he deserved to live like everybody else. I don't care what you say. If you don't respect their lives, how in the world can you respect your own? You can't count all the black people that have died just for being black. Just for being an object of other people's hate and other people's venom. You here because God blessed you to escape it. Not because you're better than any other black person that died. In fact, some of y'all blacker than the one that died. But you're still here because God got a purpose for you. So I don't care what you felt before you came here. Your mind ought to be changed leaving up out of here. Stop hating on your own people. Stop hating on your own self. They doing what they need to do because ain't nothing else been given for them to do. They don't have no future. They have no education. They ain't got no hope. What the hell you expect them to do? Die without saying anything? Them young folks ain't hearing it. You hear me? It's time for y'all church folks to get up out of church and start raising some hell. You young enough to go out there and get a sign and march at least for a day. To see how it feels to be embarrassed with the cameras rolling and you out there for a cause of somebody else that got killed. One thing but sure, if you don't protest about them, who gonna protest when you get shot? Or when you get brutalized? Why you think the young folk don't come to church? Why you think when you try to evangelize the folks of this generation, they don't listen to you? Because you ain't saying jack. You saying nothing but lies because they don't see you even doing what you're talking about. And what you're talking about not relative of the kingdom they're living in. They're living in the world, y'all. Stop trying to make them think they can live without this. Because you begin to tell the real story about Christianity, they will relate to it, but not your version. Your version of Christianity is not true. You tell them, oh, get saved. You'll never have to go through nothing. You'll be rich. You'll go to heaven. You're going to catch all kinds of hell. And you may make it into heaven. But the way you talk to them, oh, it's all done. Let's say this little thin little prayer, and it's done for the rest of your life. The devil is a lie. You got to work out your own soul salvation every day with fear and trembling. You got to walk according to the rules every day. But we're talking about living black. And why is it so hard for you to live back and be successful? Because all the odds against you, the banking system is against you, the financial system is against you, the housing system is against you. We got a housing secretary that think he's white. He don't agree with his white masters and says he's better off for black people now than ever. You're a lie. It was real good before Ronald Reagan came in and messed it all up. It's amazing. Every time we get a leg up, here comes some Republican changing the rules. Hello? It's not our fault because we're here. We were brought here in chains. So since you invited us, your nation, in chains, let us be free. Hello? You're out of slavery, but your mind is still enslaved. Because you believe in their lying rhetoric. I was so shocked when I went to Africa the first time. All the TV commercials and everything were black. I said, what the world? I had to look 5 or 6 times. And everybody said, African American, you need to go to Africa. So you can understand on the ground where you came from, who you really are. And the ingenuousness of what's in you. A nation that's ruled by black people with no white assistance. Why do you think America don't assist any African nations? Because they still hate you though you're in your own country. But they love what you're creating. They love them diamonds and that gold and all the precious stuff. But they don't want you because it belongs to you. Hello? Hello? I'm proud I'm black, and I'm going to die proud and I'm black. I'm going to be proud in heaven as being black. I'm going to be proud all eternity being black. I am what God created me to be, and he was enjoying what he created me. What you think I'm going to do? Be mad with God because he made this beauty? The devil is a lie. Woo! Good God Almighty, when I move, the creation notice. You better shout up in here. I don't care if you hate yourself. I ain't hating myself. I love me some me, baby. I love every bit of me. When I walk, I strut, honey. Good God, I'm a good thing. Hallelujah. I know the word says when a man finds a woman, he finds a good thing, but it's a good thing that found the woman. My God, somebody should have shouted. They tell us you could not survive. We made an economy ourselves. Underground, under table economy, so that we could survive. We took some stuff and made some money with it. And they came and took that. We could shine shoes, and now you got to shine shoes for us. If you understand, ladies and gentlemen, what we've gone through to be who we are, to be in existence today, you know we are great, mighty people. To fight in all their wars and be rejected even before we got back home. More accepted in other nations than we were accepted in this. They honored our value and they dishonored our value when we got back. And you mean to tell me they didn't ride up and first time a nation ever bombed its own self, it bombed us in Black Wall Street. Dropped a bomb on our prosperity because we were so prosperous and those around us were so poor and they was white. When you leave us alone, we'll show you the majesty of quietness. Because in the quietness and the stillness of the moment, our creativity comes to the top. So if you're mad now, you're just mad when you look in the mirror, baby. But next time you look in the mirror, blow yourself a kiss. And say, when God made you, he did his best. Why? Because everything came from you. You ought to shout right about now. Woo! So you need to become an encourager of every black person that you meet from this day for the rest of your life. And you can't, I don't care where you came from, wherever you came from, the islands, wherever. Guess what? That is a derivative of Africa. There is no human being except those that came from Adam and Eve. You better start. If you ain't got no pride in yourself, who will? And as long as you feel the way you feel, how you think your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren going to feel? I pray to God they don't feel like you because I pray they break the mold. I pray they do something you will never do in your best day. I pray that they don't even act like they from you. I pray that they be all God created them to be, raise all the hell God wants them to raise, that they be noticed, that they be heard, that they be submitted to, that they be obeyed. They get their share out of this country that we built. I don't care what you say. The truth is, look at the statistics, look at history, and see what we built. You want us to go give us our nation, and we go on with our nation. Somebody ought to stand up and give the Lord a praise in this house. Give us our stuff. If you want us to go somewhere, give us our stuff.